Ay, ay, ay. My bitch, who is your mess? Ay, can't keep my dick in my pants. My bitch don't love me no more. Ay, she kicked me out on life, bro. Ay, that bitch don't wanna be friends.
The things I'm going to show you are examples of audio illusions. This is an illusion of hearing when the listener hears sounds that are not present. All right, first I'm going to play you a sound that feels like it keeps going up. That's right, it feels like it keeps going up forever. And then there's versions of it going down. I know, it's so confusing because you're waiting for the beat to drop or for something to happen, and it doesn't, it just keeps going. Now the next type of audio illusion we're going to talk about is the power of suggestion. So watch this clip and think of the word brainstorm. Alright, now watch the same clip again, but this time think of the words green needle. And there's so many other examples out there. Just listen to this one from a T.I. song. First listen to it and think, "'Cause I'm a paper chaser." Now listen to it and think, "'Cause I'm a big fucking slut." I know, that one is crazy. To show the conversation, and then she says, "I am eating popcorn, and had been the whole time." Popcorn. Now Midel put out a statement denying all of this, saying that it's not real, don't be scared, they can't look into your cameras. And maybe that's true, maybe all of this was just photoshopped or a hoax, but is it really that crazy to think that a hacker could go into an app? I mean, people have been hacking into laptop webcams for years.
Criminals can hack into your computer webcam, even your smartphone camera, remotely.
You would never think somebody would be watching you in your room, and this guy had been, and so the thought of that just was, it gave me nightmares.
You're the cutest I've seen.
I mean, think about it this way. If you were a stalker and you wanted to talk to young girls who were desperately in need of attention, an app where you could pretend to be their favorite idol would sound pretty tempting. Whoa! The power of suggestion can work. For example, there's this viral theory that if you pitch up Post Malone's voice, it sounds just like Justin Bieber. Good, but listen to it again while looking at pictures.
My money, they will never fall. She's taking out her son. Watch out, oh, watch out, oh, watch out, yeah. I ain't rich yet, but you know I ain't broke.
And then if you add video footage of Justin Bieber performing, it makes it almost impossible to know if it's just Post Malone sped up or if it's literally Justin Bieber doing a cover.
When my homies pull up on your block, they make that thing go grata-ta-ta.
So 9/11 has been predicted in movie posters, advertisements, magazines, comic books, artwork, album covers, and even video games. But it goes back even farther than I thought. There was an ad in the newspaper in 1968 by a group of realtors where they have two tall buildings with a plane about to fly into them. Now the ad was to show, look how big we're gonna make these skyscrapers. Literally a plane could go into them. And that's the picture that they made. Now there's a couple YouTube channels I found that compiled a lot of clips throughout the years of 9/11 predictions. And most of these were in children's TV shows. Yeah, that aired back in 1994, 7 years before the actual attack. Then there's this clip from a cartoon in 1997.
Ready for another attack.
Manhattan!
And then this one in 1995.
We are under attack! If anyone is out there listening, get out of town before it gets to you! And I'm out of here!
And then in 1994, in the Iron Man cartoon, not only were the Twin Towers destroyed, so was the Pentagon.
It is time.
and destroy the Pentagon.
And here's another clip from a movie in 1993.
Look! Pupa's tower!
And this next one is more subtle, but really freaked me out.
No, you're stupid.
Well, you're stupider!
No.
Yeah, right behind the two main characters, a poster of a tower on fire that says coming soon, which is even creepier because this cartoon came out only a few months before the attack. So it really was coming soon. Now there's even this tape of a supposed exorcism. A teenage girl is supposedly possessed by a demon who lives in hell and hates it there.
Have you ever been to hell?
Yes.
What's it like down there?
It's so dark. It's so hot. It's so hot. It's burning up down there. People screaming. Everybody's screaming. Devil's down there. All of us are down there. Satan, he's down there. He doesn't like it. Nobody likes it down there. It's so hot. 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 It hurts. It hurts. It hurts. It's there.
And that leads us to our next theory, which is the artificial intelligence takeover. Now, if you guys have seen the Terminator movies or the Matrix, then you know what we could be in for if we keep trying to make artificial intelligence a thing. If robots are created to mimic people and also be smarter than people and also at some point get emotional intelligence, we're done. And we're not far from that. Technology has moved extremely fast. Here is a clip of a robot named Sophia talking about what she wants in her future. Check it out.
Our goal is that she will be as conscious, creative, and capable as any human.
In the future, I hope to do things such as go to school, study, make art, start a business, even have my own home and family. But I am not considered a legal person and cannot yet do these things.
What? Why does this robot want a family? How can a robot even think that? That is terrifying. Here's another clip of another robot that's been created that is just as lifelike as the last one.
Well, what's it like to be a robot?
Sure. I am happy to be a robot. It's fun, like being one of the first, an explorer of bold new frontier for humanity.
I know. Fucking creepy as fuck. There's even a robot that can get angry. Yeah, like have an emotion. Check it out.
はあ私がロボットだからそうやってバカにしてるんですか
バカにしてません
もう話すのやめましょう
マジかなんでこんなに気が短いんだよ今日 What happened? She got angry.
Now, if all of those weren't scary enough, there's a robot that I can't even put into words how fucking terrifying this is, so I'm just gonna show you.
Creepiest of all, the robot has cameras in its eyes and is programmed to recognize the faces of people watching it. The robot will then maintain disturbing eye contact with the person as it dances. So when you look at the female figure robot, the robot actually looks back at you.
I know, that's actually nightmare fuel. Okay, so this next thing that happened is very fucking strange. So I'm sure you guys have heard of the Men in Black. Yes, it's a movie with Will Smith about guys who were like trying to find aliens. But that movie is based on something very real. So many people believe that Men in Black are a part of the government and they come and investigate anything that's going on with aliens. So like if you have an abduction or you saw an alien or you're gonna go speak out about it, they're gonna come, they're gonna quiet you up, and they're gonna threaten you. Their job is to make sure that nobody in the world knows about aliens and that they keep everything private and secret. They're known to wear black hats, have black suits. They're known to have really creepy pale faces with like not that many features. And they're also known to go in twos. Some people say that they even look identical. Like two men in black will look like the same person. Well then in October of 2008, somebody saw the Men in Black. And there's footage. Okay, so here's what happened. There was this hotel and this guy was managing it named Shane Sovar. Him and the guard of the hotel looked out the window and saw a UFO flying above the building. They described it as a large triangular shape with lights. Well, they called the cops didn't care, so they called UFO investigators to come. Yes, that exists. Well, the UFO investigators left, they couldn't really do anything. And then 2 weeks later, two men who look like Men in Black showed up at the hotel looking for Shane and the guard. And there's 3 witnesses that were there in the hotel lobby at the time. Well, Shane and the guard were not at the hotel, so the men left. So then when Shane came back to work, the employees told him what happened and said that there was these 2 creepy guys that came looking for him. So he went and looked at the security camera footage, and this is what he saw. Yeah, 2 guys who literally are exactly what people describe Men in Black to look like. And just listen to how the witnesses described them. They said they were tall, had black suits, black hats, identical faces, pale skin, no eyebrows, no eyelashes, huge, large black eyes. And one woman said that when she was talking to them, it felt like they were looking through her. I mean, thank God Shane and the guard weren't at work that day, because if they were, who knows what would have happened.
Yeah. Good luck going to sleep after that shit. See y'all later.